Looks like we got MSB and ZeeBee here, going with the Kragg Ditto.
Okay, this is interesting. I was not expecting the Kragg Ditto because we've seen ZeeBee using a lot of Mollo from the previous season, and I was talking with ZeeBee a couple weeks ago, and he said he's like feeling Mollo just a little bit more, but I'm really curious to see what he can do in the Kragg Ditto.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed is, and every time I've seen ZeeBee on stream today, playing Kragg, not a lot of Mollo. I saw Mollo in dubs, but not a lot of Mollo in the singles bracket. But hey, maybe I'm just not seeing the correct matches here. But what I am seeing is this match right here. We got nice even percent, but MSB's getting the edge guard here. We can see what he can do with it.
Yeah, let's see. MSB doing a good job on the left side, but ZeeBee, of course, getting back. And also in the Ditto, I remember this briefly. In Kragg Dittos, Kragg is never ahead or behind. Oh, but forward air catching that recovery, and that's ZeeBee gonna take the first stock.
See how fast it takes MSB to make it back. Tries to get this rock shine into something, but isn't able to land on the plat in time.
Yeah, these plat drop aerials from both players are just so crazy.
Yeah, Kragg is a bit of a plat dropper. You love to see it. But all right. Gets the nice carry, good conversion here out of ZeeBee, and it gets the roll read on the platform to even up. MSB does.
I was surprised MSB got that down strong in time.
Yeah, well, like, down strong has like a surprising amount of active frames. I think that was more of a coverage thing. Ooh, that's rough. DI's in, gets down beat. Yeah, it's more of a coverage thing. I don't think I think MSB was going to be okay with that not killing, but is able to kill, but still stock down now. Able to get a nair into an up air. Good baby dash from ZeeBee. Righty.
Yeah, both players just kind of playing around these platforms here. MSB has got ZeeBee off stage. What's the edge guard? Yeah,
we've seen a quite, maybe not surprising, but surprising to me, lack of rock in neutral. They really only, both players really only have been pulling rock when it's been in these off-stage scenarios. You know what happens when two Kraggs get rock at the same time. It's always funny, but that was funny too. The side B into the up smash. ZeeBee takes the first game pretty handedly on Tower of Heaven.
Yeah. Oh, and the jacket's coming off, and we got the good-looking shirt.
Yeah, the skeleton jacket, or excuse me, the skeleton button-up coming from MSB, looking mad handsome right now. And so is ZeeBee. We've got some very handsome players up on the set tonight.
Yeah, very. Oh, and ZeeBee off to a very dominating start.
Yeah. This is what handsome players do. They just take it right to their opponents, you know? Don't give them any room to breathe.
Oh, not even close. But MSB reversing the situation here.
Yeah. So what can we get? Okay, good punish. It's always funky to punish the side B from Kragg. There's so many ways that even after you get the parry, that Kragg can just kind of finagle his way around all your all the parries you wanted, or excuse me, the parry punish you wanted to do.
Yeah.
Oh, bad confirm. But
I understand what MSB was trying to go for there. He's trying to do the drag down into the
gets the funny hitbox though. Yeah, I think he wanted to turn around with that, but it didn't work out. But it still got the first stock anyway, so no big deal. And now we're seeing a little bit more rock in play in the second game.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned it last game that they weren't, that both of them weren't doing it at all.
At least in the neutral.
Yeah, but they're using it a lot more now.
Yeah. A lot more down Bs as well. Very interesting. Both players kind of holding their cards in that first game. You know, you've got like at least 3 games to work with. So you know, it's not, you gotta go a little more carefully.
Oh, and I'm sure not killing, but because good drift from
very good drift.
Oh,
that was a funky situation. No tech off the rock, but probably end up being good. But gets the nair into the fair. Even up stock ZeeBee.
Yeah, but ZeeBee, MSB losing his first stock.
Yeah. But 141% of extra credit was pretty good. But, you know, like you said, Kragg is never up or down in the Ditto. Can make it back so fast.
Oh. That was interesting rock punish.
Yeah. Poor MSB has been hitting more reverse up smashes than natural up smashes this game so far. But bad rock pull from ZeeBee, and it will continue his lead, MSB does. Ooh, good. Wow. Good movement around the down B.
I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, and the parry off of that? Are you serious?
Yeah. But good tech from ZeeBee. not falling to his own trick earlier on in the game.
Yeah.
All right, tries to get the funky turnaround. Doesn't end up working. Has to land.
MSB is doing a really good job corner pressuring ZeeBee off the stage.
Yeah, we've been seeing a lot. Like even in the first game that ZeeBee took, we saw a lot more of edge guarding from MSB than we did ZeeBee.
Yeah, that's true.
Ooh, this is funky. Yep, that was just an unfortunate situation. Not really much you can do there, but 95%. It's always an even game on last stock, no matter the matchup.
There we go. MSB on the board.
Yep. Able to answer back with a lot of Nair up strong in that game in particular.
Yeah, I think how many did he use there? Like 8?
I want to say there was at least 10, and there was a lot of there was like maybe like a 7 out of 10 success rate, but when 4 of those are like reverse hits, which is funky. Ooh, and we're seeing the Eda coming out. Now my specialty here. You love to see it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Era, as a Eda main such as yourself, can you give us a little bit of a backdrop to this?
So this matchup, especially on this stage, it's I think it's pretty hard. I actually personally like this matchup overall, Eda Kragg, but I don't know when. Ooh, I have a tendency of just dying on the side a lot. It's just I'm a holdout kind of player, but we're gonna see if ZeeBee is that kind of player now, and if the stage pick is going to work out.
Yeah. Oh, 1 minute of the up strong there, but oh, and gets the Dacus.
Yep, that's It's funny. Normally the rock shards will hurt any combo that someone tries to do, but because of how Dacus works with Eda, it's you know, like if you manage to hit the rock right in the perfect spot, then you can. Actually, it's much harder to DI the Dacus, but MSB is able to answer back relatively quickly. Yeah, only 72%. Nothing too terrible. One thing I noticed out of okay,
could be scary.
Tries to cap on a little bit of damage. Icicles.
I wonder if he almost got the kill with Icicles.
Yeah, what I would do in that situation is I do Icicles turn around up B into a back air. That is my that's an edge guard that I like to do in that situation. But ZeeBee not going for it. But MSB unfortunately did not have the resources there to get back. I'm not really particularly sure, you know, what was used when, but you know, it's over now. All you got to worry about is now you're currently are at a stock deficit. You need to know how to make it back. All right.
Yeah, ZeeBee controlling the stage super well here.
Yeah.
I like where he's putting ice, because this will build space for armor.
Yep.
Even if like MSB's off the stage, there's still a little bit of ice left on the stage for armor.
Yeah, bad parry punish there. Well, I'm not really sure if anything would have killed, but gets a nice funky DI up on the down smash, and now it is a even game, just different percents is all. All right, lands with the Nair. Tries to get a rising Nair, but misses the tech on the up B.
Have a seat, my friend.
Yeah. It's always rough when you get a hit with a move like that and you miss the tech, because you can like hit the wall multiple times, but your tech lock out, so you feel like you should be hitting like the tech on the maybe the second or third time.
Yeah.
It's always rough, but was at a pretty decently high percent there. It's not like got gimped at a dummy low percent.
No, absolutely not.
But ZeeBee's able to get the second game, and now switching to Mollo. This is the first time I've seen Mollo out of ZeeBee's.
Yeah, and I was mentioning earlier that that ZeeBee has been playing a lot Mollo.
Yep.
Lately. So
yeah, ever since Mollo was released, ZeeBee's is kind of like the preeminent Mollo player.
I'd say so. You know, I think ZeeBee's pretty much put in like majority of the work of Mollo.
Yeah. So I feel like this is if you play the matchup a bit slower than what you might be used to in Rivals, this can actually be a very fun matchup. But like bombs can be just very frustrating.
Yeah. Oh, I'm getting that fair.
Ooh, able to get the parry. What kind of punish we can see from here? Not terrible. Bit funky. Down air parry punishes are always a bit weird, but is able to get the up smash.
Not gonna kill all the way though. Great DI by ZeeBee.
Yeah, especially because Mollo is a bit floaty, if I remember correctly, yeah?
Yeah, a little bit.
So at 110% there, able to get the good DI, knock it cross up, and makes it back, but MSB not able to get a correct DI on that bomb. Now, ZeeBee, through no doing of his own, is up. One stock, but not able to survive on that 164 with fair. And one thing I've noticed from ZeeBee is that at first they primarily only use Big Bomb in all the times I've seen them play.
Ooh!
That was sick.
Send MSB all the way down there
to the Shadow Realm.
And ZeeBee has a very, very fresh lead here now.
Yeah.
MSB's got to really find a way to even it back up.
Yeah. MSB is going to have to pull out something funky to get this stock now, or he might see himself in the loser's bracket.
ZeeBee's been doing a good job using these grenades a lot.
Yeah.
I like where he's positioned in them, because it's giving MSB a little bit of trouble trying to get back on, because every time ZeeBee has noticed like MSB's going to jump, that's where the bomb and grenades come out.
Yeah.
And it will put you in stun.
Yep, the bomb hitting you does put you in a little bit of hit stun that allows Mollo to get some really funky confirmed, like that F throw into a jab after the wave dash. Mollo's just a funny character all around. But
again, that's like the third time that we've seen that upstrong not killing all the way.
Floaty character, but a high ceiling, and that high ceiling isn't going to matter when you get up aired at 157 by Mollo. And ZeeBee pretty convincingly takes this first match in winner's side of top 8.
That's winner's side?
This is winners, I believe. Yeah. All right, now we got Copples coming back on.
Is it Copples or Quapples?
Quapples. I've heard both pronunciations. I haven't asked them, so I'm not particularly sure. I've heard both.
I see.
Someone will yell at me in like 2 hours if I got it wrong. It happens. Look, hey, like, you know how many people like have a stroke trying to say my tag?